I imagine Rengar is just going to try to one-shot me again, and last time it was not too challenging. I think this time it would be a bit difficult to survive it before I die. Oh, no, I guess I just stand still and it works. Got it. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Veigar. Oh my goodness. He lived? Dang. Oh my goodness, and he flashed. We got another AP from that too, so we have 7 AP during the early game. Welcome to the next commentary. We're playing some Veigar mid into a Victor. It's going to be a pretty, probably miserable laning phase because Veigar is, in my opinion, more about just like farming out and getting some stacks. You can win certain matchups, but Victor's poke is very difficult to not get hit by consistently, so it's kind of scary. But Veigar was buffed. His AP ratio on his W went up by 10% every single rank, which means that we just have more damage. And what's nice about it is that since it's every single rank, it technically will just be a buff for the entire game. Of course, I think that the buff will be better for late game because the higher AP makes it even stronger, but 60% AP ratio was previously like at level 1 and now it's 70. So even then, like maybe that little bit of damage could be like really influential when you try to kill somebody when you reach level 6 and stuff. We're just going to be trying to last it with our Q. We have first strike for gold income. This guy does have resolve tree, so he's like super defensive, I guess. And then being able to honestly proc my first strike is going to be a bit of a challenge too, most likely. But we'll try. Trying to always get the double hit. Dude, I really missed that? That's okay though. It's whatever. Victor, E doesn't have that good of an AP ratio, but its base damage is okay. The AP ratio on like getting hit by the initial cast is only 50%. It's not really that nuts. Nice, was able to secure all those. I'll just lose my first strike again. It's pretty chill. I was hoping to be able to hit him and the minion at the same time if I can, but wait, he just flashed. I honestly don't really know how good I am at like helping out with this, but this guy has no flash. Because he has no flash, he's probably screwed because of Ash Slow. If you don't know, Ash Slow is really broken if you can ever just consistently land your abilities on people, or like your auto attacks. Because if they're playing something that's dashless, like Victor, he doesn't really have a way to ever escape. As soon as you get hit by one auto attack, you're just completely screwed. Very nice. Dude, we are kind of at 43 stacks during the early game. If you don't know, getting 10 stacks per minute is like the goal of Veigar, but it becomes easier to stack as the game continues. So, getting the high amount of stacks early on is like not even that easy to accomplish unless this stuff breaks out, because how the stacking works is that you either last it with Q, which you can have a maximum of 2, technically, because you can hit them, or like get a minion or 2 minions, so you can only get 2 per stack. Hitting any ability onto the opponent, of course, gives us a stack, but also takedowns. Takedowns just means like basically an assist or a kill. Give us 5. So those are the real ways to get stacks, because if you're fighting somebody, you get takedowns, and you also get to get like just kills through damaging them or hitting abilities, and that's how the actual AP numbers start getting really ridiculous. Just getting AP numbers high through minions is pretty unrealistic. You almost always will have to be like getting kills and stuff to really benefit from the stacking. Not gonna be able to get that. That's okay though. I am, I guess, a bit underleveled. I'm not even 5 yet on this wave, and he's been 5 for a little bit. I'm gonna try going Deathcap first, which is something I've done in the past. Deathcap first on many champions would be so useless, because its passive is the thing that makes it good, and its passive is the increase your AP by a percentage, but Veigar does have a stacking mechanic, meaning that it's honestly not the worst thing to get. It's kind of difficult, though, because obviously it costs so damn much. So the chances of you being able to, like, buy 2 needlesses in a row is kind of rare, so sometimes your bases feel awful if you do something like this. But I'm gonna risk it and try it, because it's so goofy if it works. When you finish your Deathcap spike, you just, like, land one combo and they just die. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is gonna be, like, a miserable spot to be in, but I can't really fix it on my own, necessarily. I really thought that Q would land that distance. I don't know why I thought that. Did he just miss that? That's so good for me. Cannons are worth more. Dude, my Q damage is absolutely bonkers. I think I could kill him with QR. So I just need to land Q here and he dies. And I have flash. And you can flash while queuing. Oh, dang. He was just baiting me into the Rengar the whole time. Well played. There was a Rengar sitting in the brush, otherwise he for sure dies there. I think I'm going to save my item. Actually, okay, so I'm going to buy Dark Seal, which will delay the Deathcap, but the reason why is I feel I probably can get, like, stay in lane long enough for a Needless. Because I only need 600 gold, and that's not, like, too challenging to get at this point. Stacks per minute, looking freaking amazing still, because still over 10 per minute, basically, for the early game, which is not normal. I was hoping that I, like, would one-shot that, but I didn't. Just prepping the minions in such a way that we still get the last hits pretty well. Of course, another big thing that I guess I can't buy for a little bit is, like, boots, because I have magical footwear, which is unfortunate, because having boots does help out a ton with being able to harass somebody. Darn, I would miss that. I'm surprised that he just walked straight into my Q there. I'm trying to not spam too much. I'm just trying to do mostly Q, because I do have a smaller mana pool. I think at level 7 I one-shot this, right? Yeah, I do. Dude, that's so sick. Being able to one-shot cash means at level 7 is ridiculous. I'm not going to be able to hit him there, but that's fine. He would die if I combo him here. But I missed my W, sadly. That's still fine. Still chunking him to the point that he feels probably pretty uncomfortable in this matchup. And then we'd have our Needless just like how I wanted. Damn, I mean, there's no way to survive this. These guys are, like, giga camping me, but that's okay with me, because I'm just gonna buy my stuff, and guess what? I'll just one-shot Rengar later on. I know that I'm gonna get my revenge on this guy. If I flash there, I still die. Like, if I flash underneath my turret, Rengar just didn't walk into the cage. My cage placement maybe could have been in a way that I could technically survive, but that was definitely not it. I don't think that I can kill this guy because I don't have my R, but we could chunk the crap out of him, though. Oh, dang. That was really close. Nice try. The Ashe tried arrowing him at the perfect timing. It's okay, Victor. We know that your babysitters are here. Of course, doing W max to really benefit from the buff that it has. Despite our deaths, we're still above 10 per minute. Oh, I would miss that. Tragic. This is the issue, I guess, of just not having a boot purchase. But, I mean, we'll have magical footwear any second now, so it doesn't really matter. Damn, Sivir was able to kill Ashe even though it was a 1v3 bot side? That's pretty bad. Ooh, you walked into my ability. Damn. I'll just try to kill him here. Because if he used his flash, I'll do flash for flash to at least finish him off. Plus, we got Rengar ultimate, this guy's flash, and ult. Like a 1-for-1 while getting ganked is not bad. Especially because I feel like my champion, I really like trading 1-for-1 since I have a stacking mechanic. Even though Victor is a good like scaling champion, he's not going to be weak by any means. Deathcap is almost done at 10 minutes. If only I just had a little bit more money, dude. And I don't want to sell anything either. It's because of the Dark Seal purchase, but I mean, that's hindsight. There was always a chance that maybe I could have gotten just like a couple more waves to be able to get the item sooner. He's screwed here. Guess what, dude? I have a team too. See you later. Did I kill him too fast? My bad. I mean, my damage is just so freaking insane, so... Does my W one-shot these? Okay, it doesn't. One thing that can be annoying about stacking minions is that I like using my W to prep the melees. Eventually, my W will deal too much damage, though, and it will just instantly die. If I get ganked, I can try to kill him one-shot. I'm going to try to get enough money here to get a good buy. Rengar. Honestly, I don't like this wave, so I'm going to try to stay for it. There's a chance that Rengar reganks me, though. Because that guy really seems to enjoy ganking me. Huh. I don't know about that, Mr. Rengar. I don't think that's a smart idea jumping in when you're not one-shotting me, because my damage is a little bit bonkers. I'm trying. I'm queuing this guy. I got both of them. Holy crap, I killed the Victor too. Oh my god. I have like 200 stacks almost at 12 minutes. This is crazy. This is probably the most amount of stacks I've ever had in a like Veigar League of Legends match at 13 minutes. I believe in years. I don't even know. This might be like a record for me. This is not common. Holy crap. Alright, well, we got the once-in-a-lifetime Veigar chance of becoming more ridiculous than I've ever had a chance of becoming ridiculous before. So, we'll just buy our Deathcap, and then Sork Boots. I honestly think I just want to go Storm Surge, just to benefit. You know what, let's not go that. Let's go this. Because this just does a little bit more magic damage. 600 AP. My W hits for 850 damage. It's not even maxed yet. One more level. Goes from 100% AP ratio to 110. If I just walk into Rengar here, I can kill him. But I don't think he's going to be there, so whatever. Remember that my mana pool still sucks, too. So that's why I'm, like, not even trying to prep with my W, because I'm scared. No, I was trying to get the rose from this guy. Darn. Also, I'm kind of single target. If I get ganked, I can only try to, like, kill one of them at a time. I can't really kill both. If I get caught by Rengar, it's kind of bad. Oh my goodness, where did he go? Alright, well, yeah, we're strong. Definitely. Kindred was able to kill the Victor as well. Rengar is ganking, but Kindred had an ultimate, so now he's just gonna die too, maybe? Oh, wow, she was not able to survive, though. Dude, my damage to turrets is so ridiculous. Since your turret damage also scales with AP, I could maybe one-shot Cassante because he has no MR. Sometimes bruisery champions like Asante, they think that they're tanky because they build for their lane, and then as soon as they meet me, I'll kind of show them what it means to not be tanky whatsoever. That's what I'm hoping for. Dang, he does have a little bit. I mean, but it's probably not, like, that big of a deal, right? Let's find out. Oh? I'll just run away. So the Rengar tried to one-shot me, but I just one-shot him instead, thankfully because I could flash away from him. Okay, we have our Storm Surge. The reason why I'm not finishing Medjai's is because I'm scared that I'm just going to lose it. I mean, I'm still too squishy to probably survive. I'm nervous that Rengar is just going to come one-shot me and I just lose all 10 of my stacks immediately. It's just too risky for me to buy at this moment. I'm probably going to build the Spell Slinger. Dang, is he going to die and we don't even get a revenge kill? Oh, never mind, he just walks away. Well, at least my teammate lived. Dude, the Maokai pings made me think that Ashe was pinging me because she didn't want to, like, lose her wave, but it was actually something else. Uh-oh, guys, my team's dying hard. If I just press R on her, she dies, but sadly I just can't get in range. It's tragic. Dang, I want to take that so bad, but I'll give it to her. I'm already fed enough. Even though I could get the bonus stacks from it, I'll not take my Ashe's farm. I'll save it. Check the brush with my W out of nervousness of the Victor looking for me. I imagine Rengar is just going to try to one-shot me again, and last time it was not too challenging. I think this time it would be a bit difficult to survive it before I die. Oh, no, I guess I just stand still and it works. Got it. All I'm doing is as soon as he shows up on my screen, I press W on myself. That's my goal every single time, because if I press W on myself and it lands, it should be enough damage to instantly kill him. We'll buy this. I'm not going to sell Doran's. What else can I buy that would be so funny? You know, I'll buy Cosmic Drive. It sounds like a weird item to go because I don't really feel like I've ever built this on him, but the only reason is I kind of want movement speed and HP. I have plenty of damage. I'm trying to make it so I just can move around the map faster because Veigar is very good at killing people as long as you can land your stuff, but he is kind of short range. And then also just a tad bit of tankiness through HP. The smallest amount. Dang, Kindred didn't even ulti. I didn't even need to ulti him, but I didn't want to risk, because what if he survived and then he flashes away, and then that would suck that he can't get killed there. This Storm Surge would have probably killed him, I think. Oh god, I'm scared. Yo, you guys better sacrifice your life for me. You're not gonna, like, just allow me to die, right? Because I'm kind of worth a ridiculous amount of money. I'm worth 1k. If he has flash, he should, like, flash in on me and just kill me instantly. It would be worth it. Being worth 1k is really, really, really good for them. Oh, she freaking got eaten. Nice. Ooh. I don't think I get a takedown for that. I wasn't part of the kill. I'm too nervous about staying because Rengar's respawning and I'm low, even if he's gonna be from base. Alright, our Cosmic Drive is done. I have 900 AP at 20 minutes. Oh my god. 300 stacks at 20 minutes. 15 stacks per minute. Oh my goodness. I bet I can generate so much money if I could just do a full combo. I can generate so much money now. And then that like snowballs into faster items and I almost one-shot the melees with only Q. Damn, my CD's short. I didn't land my W, sadly, on the Tom, but that's okay. Alright, I'll leave. We didn't do the dragon? Dude, we can do the dragon together. Me and you. Okay, you don't want to do it? I still have TPL his base. Rengar, please don't be ulting right now. Or at least if he's ulting, he'll see Ashe, not me. Okay, now he'll see me. Alright, guys. Let me just buy a blue trinket. Veigar Ultimate is also a pretty short CD, if you didn't know. It's pretty spammable. You don't really have to worry about just, like, using it just to chunk people if you really want to. 50-second CD with a just, like, okay amount of CDR. Bye-bye. Plus 50 gold. What? Why are we not doing Otacon? Hello? That's strange. I'll just do it with my teammate. I don't have the mana pool to, like, really do this, though, very easily. Dude, you're leaving me? Hello? What is going on? Guys! Dude, you gotta be kidding me. I don't know what the Kindred and Ashe are doing, but this is kind of ridiculous. I can almost not do this. Strange. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave now. We'll buy our Magi's. I want it now. I'm on the way behind the victor, even though he is running in such a position that makes it difficult for me to... Oh, see you later. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness, my chunks on this are so insane. Oh, I need this so badly. Nice. Is Rengar gonna ult? Or is he just going for his blue? We need to get his Edge of Night. Oh my goodness, that landed! I don't have mana. See ya. No mana pool, no fights. Just wait patiently. This guy has like a ton of magic resist, so I don't deal that much to him. I just kill him with an auto attack. I almost Q flash, but I didn't know if maybe she had spell shield and it'd be pretty tragic to like, oh. I'm so dead. Even if I flash, you can't flash an auto attack. So his auto attack would still hit for 700 and I would instantly die. I don't want to use my flash forward. I don't like using flash forward because I know that I'll probably die regardless. Holy crap, this is insane. Okay, what do I want? Probably a Void. Yeah, Void Staff is definitely the play. I want to make it so I can also just, like, kill the Cassante without even needing to try. In fact, Crypt Bloom's also, you know, decent because it is something that scales with AP, so I could benefit my whole entire team healing them for 300, which is a bit ridiculous. 1.5k on my W. Like, what? Dang, she didn't ulti. Why isn't she, like, ulting for herself sometimes? I don't understand that. I'll TP. I'm on the way. I can probably, base lock them, the squishies. Base lock is when you press WQ as soon as they spawn and they die, immediately. You can do that sometimes in games. I'm so fast. Dude, she's gonna die to minions. Okay. 400 stacks. Like, what on earth is going on? And it's Infernal Dragon Soul. Oh my goodness. Guys, are they gonna... I need blue buffs so badly, don't I? Are they not gonna rush it? I just really want to buy, though. I'm gonna, not go for my teammates' like hope with the Crypt Bloom. I'd rather just have more damage. All right, I'm full build at 27 minutes. I've like no defensive items besides the HP though. Goodness, I'm fast. Is Cassante just standing still because he doesn't care? I want to base lock that. Wait, I just got a double kill again. Dude, I have 23 kills. So, yeah, that was probably the craziest Veigar game I've probably done in, like, so many years. That was absolutely nuts. And it's because of the buffs, guys, for sure. That 10% buff was clearly the whole entire reason why we popped off so hard. That's why Veigar is clearly OP now, right? So, anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Got 900 gold generated from the first strike, which probably helped out just buying stuff sooner. And that was the highest amount of AP that I've probably had in a very long time on this champion. 24 kills in 28 minutes. See you guys later. Thanks for watching again. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the arena portion of the Veigar. Starting off with... They're all good in their own way, I guess. These gold augments. I think that the Phase Rush Electrocute might be more... just, like, better later on, but... I feel like the early game, it's not going to be that good because landing 3 hits is not the... it's not that bad, I guess, if I land Cage. If I don't land Cage, then it's pretty difficult. My teammate has really good attack range, but I guess that won't really affect being able to, like, stack his Q, though. And they have a bunch of flashes. The Nami has something that gives item haste, which is completely worthless during the early game. That doesn't land there? That's crazy. At least I got them with my Q, though. He's going for the other one. I didn't even go for the one down below, so let's just hope that I can just get 2 of them at least. Nice knockup. Very nice. She also stunned herself. Decent damage, but they're just gonna go for the bottom one, and I don't think I can even get there in time, so there's no reason to like rush. Just play around the wind wall for now. And then we'll just stun Nami and she's just screwed. I'm trying to get more stacks here if possible. What? Nami just broke my pathing. That's crazy. So I right-clicked, and it just, like, is like Nami's apparently in the way, so my character tried going around the pillar instead of trying to take it away from her. Because I was okay with getting it just so I could get more stacks, but what the... We almost lost the round because of the pathing. It was trying to force me around it. That's crazy. Oh, well. Calculated. Because we still won. The Rel one reduced Prismatic by 1,000, so Prismatic is just easier to get. I'm not really sure if that's that good on me. Because I figured that Deathcap would eventually be wanting to be purchased, and I don't know if it feels like I'm kind of forced to build a bunch of Prismatics instead. I want a Detonation Orb. That would be the best thing, probably. There are some other ones that are decent as well. I also think that if I get a tanky one, I wonder if it could be okay. Because sometimes when you play something that already can get really strong just through stacking, if the game lasts long, going tanky is very valuable. Especially for either stacking more often or just like not instantly dying even if you're strong. Because it's just kind of difficult to survive all the time. Yasuo is not really screwed. I'm just gonna go over to this side though because I just want this. I'll get at least one. Just getting more stacks, I guess. Nice, she even walked into that. She just used the portal to go back down bot because that's where the next one is gonna be spawning. I can't even get it fast enough because they're too strong. I'll get one, you get two. Well, we can hit this guy for a little bit alone, which is convenient, I guess. It seems really hard to win. Because we can't deal enough damage to, like, ever win it with, my abilities yet. I mean, all of Veigar's abilities just, they all scale as the game continues. Oh, Everfrost. I guess I'm okay with Everfrost. But also going burn build could be interesting as well, because if I went burn, but there's other prismatics that I probably wouldn't want. Alright, we're just going to build Everfrost. Everfrost has a really high AP ratio. 85%. It snares. It could be good for setting up if I wanted to, like, try to combo, I guess. Because it lasts 1.5 seconds. Your E, as well, kind of gets better as the game continues, so I want the game to last long enough to the point that I not only have level 13 for W max, but I'm okay with having E max too, since the stun goes from 1.5 to 2.5, which is a really long time, of course. Didn't land my cage, but it's okay. Nidalee is going to land Spear on me and one-shot me. Just kidding. I managed to somehow escape. for now. I'm waiting for Zillion to do that, because I was hoping that we could just kill them afterwards. Zillion ultied Nidalee. We don't want to burst her, because if we burst her, it'd be so bad. Since the Zillion ultimate would proc, and we don't really want that to happen. Nice, good win. Getting takedowns is also pretty nice, since we're trying to get the 5 additional stacks. Arena rounds are kind of fast. It doesn't feel that easy to honestly stack on this champion. How does NASA stack? Every single time he presses Q does he get stacks? It's not going up at all. Maybe it's just only round-based? Get the money. And it's enough for another prismatic, so we'll just build it immediately. Probably Cruelty is good because it really synergizes well with crowd control, even though Rune Carver is normally a really effective item. But Cruelty gives me tankiness, which I kind of like, and it combos off my Everfrost really well. If I can land it, I guess, the root. Whenever I CC somebody, it drops a comet on their head. So I'm hoping to be able to utilize that all together to just hopefully one-shot. It's AP Thresh. The Fiddlesticks is probably the more concerning person to face, though. I'm not trying to get caught by a Fid. Oh yeah, he can Lantern too. That's right. Wow, the Phase Rush was extremely useful there because Fear does that type of thing. He's gonna come over here. That somehow didn't land on him, so I can't hit him. At least he walked into my ability, but I can't even get to, like, any healing. Could be a loss, maybe. Because how do we get to the other heal? I just need you to step up, brother. Okay, nice. We got the double comet. He should just die here. We don't really need to do anything besides just chuck abilities and just maybe get a little bit more. Otherwise, we just wait for him to die and the ring. Your abilities mark enemies, causing them to take bonus magic damage. Yeah, that'd be convenient if I could, like, use it very frequently. Otherwise, I don't feel like that's very good. I'm okay with this one, though. This is Lux W, and it does scale with AP, so technically, it might give me, like, a really strong shield later on. So I believe that's probably the best case for me. Just higher AP, and then make myself more tanky, hopefully last longer, be able to make myself even stronger, and then feedback loop into just making the other rounds even easier. This Poppy has an item that is really ridiculous for lowering damage. Oh. Well, at least he walked into something, I guess. I'm just gonna ulti one of them, but it seems kind of difficult for me to still win. Because I just don't heal that much. You're dealing probably more damage than me right now. At least I'm getting a bunch of stacks, though, because they're just focusing you so damn hard. I don't even know why they're focusing hard, too. I believe my Yasuo should be technically tankier than I am, right? He has Shrink Ray. He has an item that gives him armor and magic resist. And also he gets... No, never mind. It's not that he gets health back. It's just that he does damage based off of his HP, but still, he's way tankier than I am. They probably should just focus me. I'm not going to complain about that, though. I mean, it just means that my future rounds could maybe go better. Is this going to be enough money to buy a Prismatic again? To buy Deathcap. Doesn't really give that much AP. I'm going to sell my Guardian's Orb and just buy another Prismatic again. So this is where it can be really good against auto attackers. But Demonic Embrace can increase my AP by a percentage. You know, we'll just do this. I was thinking about going the other one because being tanky is so strong, I feel like. We might already just deal enough. Oh well. Whoa, you just tossed me into them? I don't know if that's a good idea, bro. Oh, never mind. It was definitely a good idea. I take it back. What? She doesn't get hit by that? I mean, it doesn't really matter because she'll still die, but... Nice. A little bit more AP. So what Demonic Embrace is that we just have HP and AP, and it does increase our AP by a percentage amount and movement speed. So I can run away a bit better. And increasing my AP by a percentage should be, I think, strong later on if we get to the like really high AP numbers, which we're still waiting for a little bit, I guess. Only 500. I had more AP in the Summoner's Rift match than now. Right? At 13 minutes, I had like 600. We'll take the magic pen, I believe. I'm also gonna save my money because... actually, maybe I shouldn't save my money. Ah, he has Marks Mage. Well, Marks Mage is kind of broken, but it looks like they've been losing all of their rounds. How have they been losing so hard? It seems like they don't even have like that bad of like itemization and stuff too. Damn, this Twitch is going crazy, isn't he? Oh, your wind wall shouldn't have been used so early, but it's okay. I honestly think I should just stay down here and just get this. Yeah, you went for the other one, had a feeling. Because I put down cage, that counted as assist, because as soon as you put down the cage, it doesn't have to like fully form to count as an assist too. If you just put it like around a target as they're dying, like boom, as soon as it is just used, that counts as a takedown. So I got 5 AP from it. The only good one here is this one, the dealing bonus damage to one person. The Hexgate one is okay too. Definitely don't want the revive one because it would really suck to die inside a round instantly, and then there's just not much that we can really do if that happened. Nice, okay. We're fine with this. Mutate into your opponent's augment. Wait, if I sell them and rebuy, does it work that way? I actually don't know how fire sale works, so I'm not going to do it, but this could be crazy and I don't know. So if I don't take it, then my bad. Item damage increases. You know what? I think we just take this. Increases damage of your items and augments by a percentage. We have Electrocute, we have this, and the Cruelty, and that's a lot of damage that we're going to be increasing. Did you just redemption me? I think that we lose this one. The person is just kind of really strong, isn't she? And they have redemption too, so she's going to be full HP. Kai'Sa's kind of ridiculous of a character. Also, they have Demon King's Crown, and they've been winning most of their round. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why we lost. She has an item that generates money. She's been winning most of her rounds, I guess. Being able to have 2 fully completed items on everybody else is probably not balanced. So she got us pretty good. It should only be for a while. I mean, she'll continue getting ambles, I guess, too, which could be a struggle. That might be the first place. That's a, like, really difficult thing to probably go against, unless we, like, one-tap her. Could be possible if we get strong enough, with a long enough game, though. Unfortunately, I still don't even have my Deathcap yet, which... I still wonder if just building another Prismatic would honestly be better. I'm scared. And then just build my thingy afterwards. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna build it. So this technically does deal more. This one is healing. I'll just take the Night Harvester. It does a little bit of damage. Let's increase it. And then we'll go Deathcap as our final item. We're not gonna have a Void Staff though. I might have to sell my boots to buy that Void Staff and just have to work with that. My teammate died kind of like instantly, so see you later, bro. I know I will die. At least I landed W in the end. So Yasuo kind of just cannot survive these rounds very quickly versus the high DPS targets. I don't really know what I can do for him. I'm just trying to do my own damage, but I don't deal enough to like one-shot Cat either. My damage is not that high yet. We're still not out, and hopefully next round isn't the one where you lose 35, because that means we can have a freebie round where we don't just immediately lose. Okay, cool. We do. Money. Or HP. I'll take the HP because it could work with Demonic. I'm gonna... Let's buy an Anvil. Nice, at least we got Flat Pen. I'll need as much Flat Pen as I can get since it's so damn hard killing anybody since they just are so tanky. It's not even that they're tanky, I just don't have, like, Pen. It's kind of a big deal. That person dies. I'm not really dying that quickly, am I? I'm kind of tanky. That person dies. Did my Everfrost really not get him there? Comet him. 2,000 damage that round from that. This doesn't tell me how much damage I've done with Everfrost. That's kind of lame. That should probably say something. Shield based off of AP could be somewhat useful. I'll just do that. I mean, might as well just get a big shield for myself and hope that it's enough to be substantial. Light Warding gives us a 300 damage shield and it goes back and forth pretty well. The shield is huge, 2,000. Kai'Sa should be able to kill us instantly, though. We'll see what happens. They're in first place and stuff. We won't get automatically kicked out just yet if we lose to them. Yeah, Nami also has a Kalista ultimate, too. Which is a bummer. She's gonna get hit by the Kalista. Oh, never mind, she did not. Oh, we won. Maybe. somehow she didn't use Callista ultimate to save her teammate, otherwise we would have lost that. I'm trying to not just use my ultimate immediately, because I imagine them using their ability better than that, but they didn't. We'll buy a Deathcap. We are facing other people too. I'll just buy a bot and just hope that it allows me to kill these guys. Seems kind of challenging though. Everfrost does 1200. Cruelty does 800. This set, I guess, seems somewhat squishy. Holy crap. And I die. Bummer. I think Set kills him. Does he? Oh, yes, I will. Get to me. You're dead. See you later. Had a feeling. Because the amount of damage that came out from the cat wasn't really the issue, it was the Set. At least I don't have to fight next round. Oh, they're not going to kick each other out, though. No. Okay, but I'm going to have a Void Staff for next fight. And that should be so good. Finally. Now I might be able to truly do the one-tapping. It's taken a long time to get to this point, but I don't think that the Rel thing is good for us. I think having Prismatics on a lower cost is actually bad for Veigar, because I don't think that we're very beneficial with it. I would imagine the Kai'Sa should be able to win. Unless maybe Set uses his Prowler's Claw and just instantly kills, I guess. She has 16 anvils. Like, it's so ridiculous how many anvils she has. Yep. Good luck, Set. You're just dead. Dude, I cannot believe that we beat these guys. Oh! Oh my gosh, that was kind of closer than I was expecting. We fight the Kai'Sa round. I don't think I want to change up my items. I think I just keep this and just hope for the best. Good luck to us. Good luck. How much magic resist? Okay, she's not that tanky, but I mean the tankiness of her doesn't really matter. Man, my flat pen is so small. I take it back. She's kind of tanky. She has about 70 MR after. And she also has Mikhail's now for her, so she's just going to press Mikhail's as soon as I stun. And she still has the Fate's Call as well. They have so many things to just keep Kai'Sa alive no matter what. You can't get hit by that, bro. The Kai'Sa Ws are like really important to never get hit by. Holy crap. The only reason why I won is because I landed double comment. That was for sure the reason. We have to fight somebody else! That's so crazy that we actually have to duel other people afterwards. I cannot believe it. Wow, Kai'Sa attacks a little bit fast. Alright, dude. I mean, let's see what happens. 44% increased. Tom is dead. Oh, never mind, he died. Holy crap, I was able to land Everfrost combo. No way that we get first place in this game. There's just no way. Okay, so all Kai'Sa needs to do is just stop going for my teammate. I mean, let's be real. If she just goes for me, is there any way for me to realistically survive instead of just immediately jumping on my teammate and allowing me to go for her? I don't think that's the best way to play it. I'm just going to pot up with everything and hope we can beat these guys. 25 freaking anvils, dude. Holy. Okay, she missed. Wow. Okay, well, Nami also just ringed into her, so that's also pretty convenient. We just win. What happened? The Kaisa never tried jumping on me a single time. I feel like one of the biggest things was Kaisa just like sold her boots, and her being slow felt really easy to play around because I just ran at her. She has flashy, so she has multiple flashes per round too. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm surprised that we won that. See you guys later. Like the video if you like it. Bye.